It's Friday night. Well, it's nighttime for me. It's probably 5 o'clock.
Evening.
Yeah, evening for you. Welcome back.
Thank you. Always a pleasure.
Hell yeah. That's awesome. You have been rocking the cosplay lately.
Yeah. Trying to get more into it. Have a cosplay. I'm hopefully, fingers crossed, I can debut on Sunday next week.
Now, what does that mean? Debut.
It's a brand new cosplay. I've never
Oh.
worn it out. I just have to
Oh,
tailor it.
okay.
Hopefully, I can get that done by the 22nd.
That's a lot of work, right?
Well, I got the
Like,
costume pre-made, but it is smaller than what I thought. So I have to
yeah.
completely change it from a zipper to essentially corset style. So
Oh,
it's going to be fun. And then I have to
okay.
tailor my husband's pants for his cosplay. So,
Yeah. So, are you going to reveal what they are?
so I am going to be cosplaying Albedo from Overlord. And my
Oh,
husband is going to be cosplaying Anos from the Misfit at Demon Academy.
oh, let's pull this up. Because now, let me ask you before I start pulling before I start sharing the screen. Do you mind if I pull up your Instagram with your cosplay stuff?
Totally fine. I do
Shoot.
not mind at all.
All right, cool. There we go. So I want to look up. All right. So who did you say again?
So I am Albedo from Overlord.
Let's see if I can find this a picture because I don't know.
She is gorgeous. I have to figure out how I'm going to make the wings later.
Okay. And then the other one was Anos.
Anos,
Anos.
Anos, from the Misfit at Demon Academy.
Okay, I'm going to share the screen so you can see it as well.
Not a
And so
problem.
everyone else can see it.
Funk.
You see it?
Yeah, that's
There.
her.
Okay, cool.
That is the lovely Albedo.
Oh shit.
That's the outfit
Let's
that
screw it.
be.
Okay. That's the one. The
Mm-hmm.
colors and everything, the white and the gold and the
Yep.
okay. Yeah,
She
that's
is.
cool.
The wings are going to be the fun part. That's going to be a work in progress for the
Oh
rest of
man.
the year.
I can't imagine. Like, yeah, for real. Are there videos that you can go to watch like how to modify and adjust and all this kind of stuff?
I'm hoping that I can find some.
Yeah.
It's just going to be a little bit trickier because unlike other wings that come from like the shoulders, hers come from her waist. So it's going to be
Oh, okay.
figuring out a way to comfortably set it
Yeah.
for it not to pull anything because
Mm,
she's big wings. So that's going to be a work in progress all year.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure. That's whenever I see these cosplay costumes, I'm always thinking like, holy cow, like these a lot of them are custom. People
Yeah.
have to even if you can order some, like you said, this, it's not going to fit perfect. So
Yeah.
you have
It's
to modify it.
there's always going to be that weird something is not going to fit right.
Yeah.
So it's you just got to adapt. But I follow a really big cosplayer. Like
Okay.
she's been featured with like Blizzard Entertainment.
Mm.
She's a voice actor for the anime Ruby, and
Oh,
she does like big like EVA phone builds. and like she
Ah,
shows like how she does it. So I'm probably going to be watching some of her videos because I'm trying to like start building like cosplays because I want to do like all of the EVs and the evolutions because I love Eevee. So I'm going to try to like build all of them.
oh my gosh. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a huge commitment because, like I said, and I always see these and I'm always like, that's got to be a ton of work, you
Oh,
know?
yeah.
Like,
There's some that,
what are a lot of these costumes made out of? Like the prop stuff, like the wings? What do you do? Like, I can't even
so
think of what you would make it out of. Cardboard? And then
there's
put
some
feathers on
people
it?
there's some people who use EVA foam, which is a really like
Oh,
lightweight,
right.
bendable foam.
Mm-hmm.
There's one person, she does her rigs out of metal, and then she uses real like feathers. So hers are pretty heavy.
Yeah.
So it's got like a whole like harness system just to like not pull. You can use like PVC piping for the frame and then just
Mm,
slap something on there. I want to try to do like a mixture of EVA foam and feathers just to give it
mm,
that like realistic sort of look,
right.
which is why it's going to be like a year long work between
Oh,
airsoft work and cosplay. It's
right. Oh, that's wild. So yeah,
yeah,
give me a so since the last time, I want to go into more of your cosplay stuff, and I want to bring up the your Instagram with an event you just went to recently, where you got around some other cosplayers, and I saw those pictures. They look awesome, and your costume looked awesome. So we'll
thank
show that in a
you.
minute. Yeah. um, so your call sign is Valkyrie,
Yes,
and I had you on the podcast a long time ago. Like,
in roughly May of last year
yeah, I was
because it
gonna
was
say
right before
7 months.
yeah, it
Okay,
was right before I moved to my new apartment.
gotcha. So you were in that group of one of the first female airsofters that I was inviting onto the podcast. So you were up there in the beginning and one of the brave ones because a lot of the females were very nervous about being on a podcast because most people haven't been on a podcast and so you and a handful of the other ones I had on before kind of paved the way for all the other ones that came later, so it made it a lot easier. That's good. So for anyone listening and watching, so Valkyrie and I met months and months ago. I had you on, I had her on, and you can check that episode out if you haven't heard it. And you and I talked for a while. Actually, while we were talking on that one, I think your husband came home in the
Yeah.
middle of it and he was kind of interjecting, but the problem was the audio was messing up when he would do that because it counted it as like the microphone counted it as background noise, so it
Mm.
cut off most of what he was saying. So there was, and you were listening to what he was saying, so it was like this long pause where I could barely hear kind of what he was saying. So I don't know if you remember, I sent you a message after and said, hey, I had to edit some of that or whatever. uh, so some of that got cut out. But anyway, so you were on before, and I saw recently your some of your updated pictures on Instagram. You were at I'm guessing a cosplay event somewhere.
Yeah, so there's a company called Offset. They're a very small business, and every month they try to host like a day of like just a gathering of different small businesses. Um,
Once a month. Oh, that's
yeah, they
awesome.
try to go like they try to host it once a month, and it's actually crazy because it's called Sugoi Saturday. Um, when I first started going to it, it was in the back of their store.
Mm,
Like they had like a handful of vendors, and then they had so many people wanting to vend there and all these guests that wanted to come. So they actually they started renting out like a metro station. because they had so many interested people. And then it just kept growing. So now
Oh my
they
God.
actually rent out the Honda Center in Anaheim.
Oh my
So
gosh.
they're averaging about 100 plus small businesses. And because they're very much for like small businesses, the community, they just want like a safe place where people can come, cosplay, hang out,
Now
show
these
off.
small businesses, what kind of businesses are
So
they're
they're
all affiliated with? Okay.
anime.
Anime
Uh,
and cosplay stuff.
yeah, so like a lot of them still they sell like stickers, some sell apparel. I'm actually wearing one that I got from one of the small businesses.
Yeah.
It's got
What is it?
it's got a cool little like
Oh, that's awesome.
yeah, and it's actually really nice. I'm not gonna lie. I actually airsofted in it. Because sometimes airsofting indoors gets way too hot, so I just switched to a t-shirt,
Right.
which hurts, but I'd rather not
At
over.
least you're not right. At least you're not sweating your ass off, you know?
Yeah, but it's basically just a place where like vendors can show off their goods, and they're very much for like the community. So you don't pay for parking, you don't pay for entry. It's a completely free event because they're in their
Holy
mindset
cow.
it's we would rather the money go towards the businesses
Mm-hmm.
than for like parking or
Yeah.
entry.
Yeah.
So it's a really fun event. I've actually met some very good friends at those. Um, like one is the girl that was the 02, Danielle. She's actually a very good friend now, and I actually met her at like these anime events.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to get her to go airsofting with me.
Oh shit.
It's a work in progress. She lives kind of far, so
Right. Yeah, that's probably the biggest thing with most people I've talked with, especially in Cali. And you're in SoCal, right? I mean,
yeah,
it's still considered Southern California, yeah.
yeah,
So I've talked with so many people recently up and down California, and of course, call sign Blue. I think she's the farthest north
yeah.
of
She's
anyone in.
in like Northern California.
Uh-huh. But they, all these people in Cali, it's like California is such a big state. Now, you guys have a ton of airsoft fields throughout the state, but man, like it's an hour drive, or maybe 2 hours, for
Yeah,
most people
the
to go.
closest outdoor field to me is in Bellflower, which is about, if there's traffic, 40 minutes.
Okay, good.
And then it goes like SC Village and Wildlands, which is like an hour and a half drive.
Hmm.
Indoor field is Tax City, and that's 35 minutes on a good day.
Oh, okay.
Even
Oh,
though
yeah,
it's,
Tax City, right.
yeah, even though it's just a couple essentially cities over,
Right.
it's a drive.
Oh,
We have
yeah.
to drive past an amusement park, so that's always fun.
Disneyland? Yeah.
No, Knott's Berry Farm.
Oh, Knott's Berry Farm. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm close to Disneyland and Knott's Berry Farm.
Yay, traffic.
Well, it's every I can tell what time it is because around 9:30 Disneyland starts setting off their fireworks. And even though I'm maybe 16 miles from it, I can still hear it.
Wow.
And sometimes I can see it too. So
Yeah.
it's funny because I can be like, "Oh, it's 9:30. They're going off."
That's wild.
Uh,
Okay. So yeah, let me now what have you been doing? I'm gonna pull up your Instagram here and I'll get ready to share it. But so what have you been doing for airsoft since the last time we talked? It's been, like I said, about 7 months.
I've
What you been
been
doing for that?
playing Tax City a little bit more, trying to play every week, but it's kind of hard with my work schedule
Yeah.
because I'm a supervisor, so I can go I usually get sent to other accounts to help out
Mm,
on my quiet days at my account. So it's always fun because my schedule is always changing. And then my kid is back in person school, so he does play dates after class, which he's on his way home from one.
Oh, okay.
So it's trying to play more, trying to not break things.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just but my husband did get a new gun that I'm in love with. Only broke it once,
Only broke it
but
once. You only broke it once?
yeah, only once. Only once.
Man, you're doing better. Okay.
Yeah, I'm doing better, doing better.
That's awesome.
But me and my husband, we try to flip. Like he'll play one day, I'll play the next day, just so that way we both can play and
Yeah,
someone's always with our kid.
right. Yeah, you don't
But
have to pay for a babysitter and travel, getting there and entry and like that's an expensive day.
maybe,
Hmm.
but Jax is he's getting excited to be able to play. He's got one
Yeah,
more year.
good.
So he's watching us. He's excited, but he'll be able to play after October of this year, actually.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Academy 2023.
Nice.
Yep.
That's
So
good.
yeah, we're gonna slowly introduce him because all kids have their different pain tolerance.
Oh,
But
sure.
soon we'll be able to play as a family.
Yeah, just layer them up, put
Yeah, just
an extra t-shirt under, underneath or whatever.
bubble wrap, marshmallow jacket.
Now, come on now. Don't go that far, Mom. Okay?
Nah, probably just a jacket,
Right.
plate carrier, helmet, full
Hmm.
face.
You could get him a cool looking like paintball style jersey or speed soft type of jersey that's a
Maybe.
little, thicker and that
Yeah,
kind of thing.
adding
Right.
because he's a little scared. He's a
Yeah.
little scared, but it'll be nice.
Yeah, that's good. Well,
Or
that'll
he's
be a very expensive day of airsoft for all three of you to go. Plus, you have to get him, some equipment or guns or,
we have so many of them.
that's true,
Yeah. He can start off with a pistol
right?
or one of our tiny guns. We have
Make
all
him
sizes.
use a Springer for his first time. He'll hate you forever.
Ironically, ironically, uh, last year at one of the previous gunfighter uh, matches, he wanted to go up against me. I had nothing. I was using my hands as weapons, and he had this little Springer
Oh,
that he was trying
gotcha.
to shoot me with. And it was the funniest thing ever because he's just running around the like barriers with me chasing him, and he's just trying to load this dinky little Springer that did not want to load at all.
Oh, for sure. And as
He
soon
did,
as he does get it loaded, as soon as he racks a BB in there, he tips it down before he shoots it and it falls out.
yeah. Half of them did that. Half some like just kind of flew off
Oh, that's funny.
because there was just not enough power, so it just kind of went wee with
Yeah.
the wind. Oh, that was a funny day. There's actually, I think my husband has it. He has video of it happening.
Oh,
And you just
nice.
hear my kids screeching, like, running away from me.
Right.
And then he finally tricks me. And, like, he, like, puts it under my chin and fires. And I'm like,
Oh,
oh, nice.
shit.
You just, like, executed me. Thanks.
Right.
Thanks. But at least you went with a headshot.
It's funny. I remember when we first started our channel and I first started learning about airsoft and these guns and stuff. I was like, you guys don't have to. I was kind of criticizing, not kind of, I was criticizing my sons for trying to spend all this money on these guns because I didn't know shit. And I said, bro, why are you guys wasting all this money? You could get a Springer and just go out there and have fun. Like, and they're like, they just look at me like dumbfounded, like, no, you can't. And I'm like, yeah, you can. Let me. So we got a Springer in one of the mystery boxes, right? I think it was one
Mhm.
of these, it came packaged in that plastic thing that,
Oh,
hang on
yeah.
the wall. It was like an M92 Beretta or something. I'm like,
Oh,
look, watch this, watch this. And I put the little, .12 BBs, the green ones that came with
Oh,
it in there. And I go in the back and I'm like, watch, just watch. So that, we load it and I go to shoot and I'm sitting there talking while, and I go to shoot and I see the BB go, blink, it fell out. I said, shit. So I loaded it again and I tried to shoot it and it barely shot. And I said, oh my God. I said, go get the chrono. So we chrono, it was like 110 FPS, bro. It was so bad. I said, okay, I take it back. These things suck ass. All right.
Yeah, like I'm the type, me and my husband are both the type where we're like, okay, let's spend a little bit more money for like a gun that's more reliable. Because like there's some that are like, they're good beginners. But I would like, me personally, I would just rather spend just a little bit more to get a much more reliable, sturdier gun that I can actually upgrade.
Right.
Because there's some where you can't upgrade it and then it just breaks and it's like, well, there's a couple $100 in the trash.
For sure.
Which
now what? I can't remember the first time we talked because you went over some of the guns, but now what do you like? Do you guys have what's your favorite gun to use on the field right now?
That's hard.
Okay.
So I have a Scar L that I love, even though I call it my little Ugg boot because of the stock.
Yeah.
Look, little Ugg boot. My husband has a recoil 416, which is amazing.
Yeah. Now that's the electric blowback, right? Like it cycles.
He has an HPA recoil that he actually built.
Nice.
It took him a lot of R&D to figure out how to get it to both work. Mm-hmm. But it gives that nice little like recoil right into your shoulder. Right. It's like, I like that.
Yeah.
There is, I can't find it, and I don't know exactly what it's called, but it's a high kappa dropping kit. It's in one of my more recent pictures.
Okay.
That one is nice because it's compact and we have an upgraded high kappa in it. So it just, Oh,
that sounds cool.
And then we put the Bifrost on it. So as it shoots, like it's blinking different colors and it's nice.
That's cool. Yeah. Now what's the new one he got that you were talking about?
I don't know where it is. Do I? Maybe is it nearby me? I've got all my kids' toys.
Do you remember what brand it is?
I don't.
Do you guys have G&Gs? Did you guys start out with G&Gs?
No. He started out with, I think, ICS.
Oh, okay. Yeah, those are good.
Yeah, he originally started with like VFCs, ICS. Mm-hmm. And we still have one of the ICSs that he started off with.
Yeah.
Still fully operational after like 10 plus years. Because he had
That's
it
crazy.
before. Yeah, he had it before we got together. And in March, we're going on 11 years together.
Wow, congratulations.
Sorry, they just got home.
Yeah, go ahead. These are recorded. We can pause it for a second.
Oh, it's okay. My kid and my husband just got home.
Yeah.
And what's the new high kappa drop-in kit that you got?
Oh, the PDW carbine.
PDW carbine.
Gotcha.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I have a new one.
Is that it right there?
No, that's the MP7 AP01.
You can have it, bud.
That's the AP7.
Sorry.
Hey there.
I wanted to say hi.
Yeah, that's cool.
He's going to get it because I love this gun so much.
Nice.
Yeah, I do like to steal it, Jax. It is a very, very nice, crisp little pop. Because it's like tiny.
Yeah.
No one expects it to like shoot the way it does. But like it fits in a backpack. So it's
Oh, it fits in a backpack.
It fits in a backpack. So
shit,
like
that's like the ARP9. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's
No,
here.
the one you're thinking of is called the 87.
So this is it. This is it with the
Holy
top
shit.
out.
That is
But
cool.
and it's funny because on the part where it says what it is, there's a little smiley face, which I
Yeah.
don't think it'll pick up in the thing. But it is very, very nice and crisp.
So hold it to your other, you know where your light is over there, your lamp? Face
side?
it towards the lamp, just angle it a little bit. Yeah, there you go. That's perfect. There you go. Now we can see it. Oh man, that is cool looking.
His this is one of his Nakapas. This is actually his blue nano.
Okay, gotcha.
Inside of it. And then, God, is that one of the new toys too?
Yep. It's the 87, which is an AAP-01.
And then there's this one. And you want to get a little bit closer?
Oh, that's nice.
For what it is? Because you say it really fast.
It's an AP7, which is AAP-01 in an MP7 kit.
AAP1 in an MP7.
Oh, I
MP?
gotcha. Yeah. AAP01 with the MP7 kit. Yeah, those are really popular right now.
It's nice.
Yeah, it is nice.
Yeah, he got
60
it.
rounds.
He got it 50 to 60 rounds a second.
Damn!
It go burr.
Yeah, it does.
It go burr.
Right?
Yeah, I built today with the
That is cool. That's a laser.
Oh yeah, all of his builds. They're crazy. He's working on. No, you can't play Roadblocks. Fine.
Come on, Mom. Roblox is awesome.
God. He loves Roadblocks. Roadblocks everything.
Yeah, all kids do. Come
It's
on.
great. And then he found kids that he goes to school with that play Roadblocks. So
Yeah, there you go.
Roadblocks all the time. He's got the toys too that come all the time with redemption codes. So he's got like exclusives.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Great.
Now, how about Fortnite? Does he play Fortnite?
Oh, we do not allow Fortnite in this household.
How dare you?
He can play. Oh, that's spicy.
Yeah.
Apparently, he built a new gun today.
Oh, shit.
EVC with
DVC.
Oh, nice. Yeah, yeah.
no flipping.
The, what is it, the 2011 or something?
Trying to like. There we go. There we
Bracket,
go.
then you can see.
Nice.
Racket.
Cool.
Oh, I can't lock it. You want to lock it? Yeah, he like builds it so much that I cannot. Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
It's like. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
This is
That the grip looks really stippled too, like really
You did that.
grippy.
So he did. Yeah, I wanted to confirm, but he did the stippling on that.
Right. Yeah, a lot of
Which is-
people are doing that on their own now.
Yeah, this is the other one.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm like trying to get it to where you can kind of see. Yeah, I'm like the mid-grade stippling. Like I don't like it too aggressive, but I don't want it
Gotcha.
like too slick.
Right. Now, do you wear gloves when you play?
If I remember.
If you remember. Well, because if you wear gloves, then stippling, it can be really rough and it's fine. But the you know, because your hand's not sweating on the grip.
Yeah, he usually brings a pair for me, but most of the time I just forget to put them on.
God. And you get
Yeah.
blasted in the fingers. That's gotta hurt.
Yeah, I mean it's not the worst that I've had. Like
Yeah.
a couple months ago, I had one of my teeth halfway shot off.
Holy shit.
The one time that I didn't wear lower, I got it shot off from across the indoor field.
Oh God.
Yeah.
That had to like just
it was-
vibrate your whole face.
It was weird. It was like a really weird feeling because like it just felt like something was off, and then I'm like, huh. So I like walked off, and I was like, I got my tooth shot off. But it wasn't like bad enough to where like I needed like a whole cap. I
Right.
just went to my dentist the next day and they filled it.
Oh, good.
But it is weird because sometimes I get like really cold sensations. So it's like, don't like that.
Yeah.
But
About to have a hockey smile.
Yeah. Always for your lowers.
For real.
Oh, the John Wick pistol. He built a John Wick pistol.
Yeah, those are nice too. Those are popular.
Not TTN. It's Salient.
It's alien.
Yeah,
Oh, wait,
nice.
right. There we
Nice
go.
sight too. Yeah.
Real Chichikon.
Real Chichicon.
Hell yeah.
He likes the good stuff.
Right.
On the suppressor set and
We've learned sometimes cheap ain't always reliable.
No, there's some things you can go cheap on, but most things, if you're putting it through when you're running and gunning, on the field and you bump it into things or you fall or you drop it, you want well-made
Yeah.
thing, sights or optics or whatever, that kind of stuff. You want things that are not just going to crack the first time that something happens.
Yeah. Many times we've ran into someone or something, and it's like, oh, okay, thank God we have the good stuff.
Yeah, for real.
Breaking stuff is not always fun.
Yes. That is cool. Well, let's go over your cosplay stuff. I'm going to pull up your screen because I think you got some Airsoft pictures in there as well.
Yeah.
That will go.
It's like a blend of everything.
Right. All right. Let's see.
And I actually have another photo shoot lined up for the 22nd.
Yeah, and I want to go over. I want to talk about or ask you about the the cosplay stuff, and then your photo stuff, like the photo shoots. What I wanted you to do is kind of go over, explain if how somebody would get into cosplay stuff if they're brand new to it and they're interested, and how you got into it and that kind of thing. All right, so we'll go over some of these pictures. You can explain them and then kind of tell your story on how you got into them.
Yep, that is my 2B from Near Automa. That is a character.
That is a badass picture.
It was freezing when we took those, and it had actually started sprinkling. So, yeah, it was. God, that was probably at a little after 8 at night.
Yeah,
and it was cold.
So explain where this is, because honestly, it's hard to tell what you're sitting in or laying in.
That is like this circular tube at the OC Fairgrounds. And that lighting is actually what's it called? Lunar Archway. That's what my husband told me. But that light is a camera like prop light. And so we were playing around trying to get it to like high enough to where you couldn't see it. So if I'm correct, there's actually one of the other photographers behind that wall. But
holding it or whatever.
Yeah, like positioning it, if I'm correct. Oh, I love those.
These are awesome. This photographer
did a really good job. I worked with 2.
Where did you find them, or how did you find them?
So, sometimes photographers will go to these anime events just to like get pictures.
Yeah.
This photographer, my friend Daniela introduced me to actually both the photographers. And this was the first photographer I shot with, Joel, I believe. And he was super sweet. He was the one that did the like reddish tinted pictures as well.
Okay.
But we were just like, we found the tube archway and we wanted to shoot in it, but there was another group in there. So we were like waiting, and the other photographer got some pictures of me at this table. And then they finally left, and he was like, hey, I want to like see how this prop works. So we decided to shoot with it, and it actually came out so nice with the like light and shadows. That's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
I love it so much.
I mean, they turned out really good. This is so is this lunar archway thing, is this close to the place where they had the event for the cosplay,
Yeah,
or is this a totally separate?
No, this was at the OC Fairground where they had hosted the December Shigoi Saturday.
Yeah.
So it was just like a little bit, this place was a little bit closer to the parking lot than the actual event, because the event was at the hangar at the OC Fairground. This was just closer to the parking lot because we were actually getting ready to leave. Yeah.
So you were at the event and then you went over here to get pictures.
Yeah. Because we were
nice.
like playing around with it. I had shot with Joel at the beginning, and then I went to another photographer, Gus, who's actually a very good friend of Daniela. And then Joel had met back up with us towards the end, and then he wanted to kind of play around and got these shots, which they're beautiful. I want to maybe turn one into a poster.
It's a good idea. Yeah, for real. You know, there's a lot of airsofters into cosplay too.
It's the anime community is kind of like the airsoft community. Like,
right.
They're very welcoming. Like, as long as you're not disrespectful, like, they love when people dress up.
Right.
You know, and this, so I had actually met just that night. She had come up to me and she was like, hey, you know, I just want to say your outfit looks really good. And I was like, thank you. And my husband's like, you want a picture with her? Because sometimes people are a little hesitant or nervous to ask for a picture with a cosplayer.
Oh, right.
And I'm like, come. And so we had taken like a couple shots with her and she killed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, these pictures are with Gus. So the second photographer.
Gotcha. Now, who are you dressed up as?
I am dressed up as 2B from Near Automata.
Gotcha.
Yeah, originally it was a game, and my husband loved that game. And he actually chose 2B for me because he said I kind of fit the facial structure for her.
Yeah. And
I was like, dude, she looks like badass. Like,
right.
Heck yeah, I'll cosplay her. And now she's kind of my go-to for cosplay.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
now, are all these pictures on the same day, pretty much, like at that event? Okay.
It was like one right after the other. We walked around the venue a little bit because both me and my friend have friends who vend. So we were going around saying hi to everyone. She was looking for Christmas presents.
Oh, wow.
And yeah. And because sometimes the photographers have things already lined up. So you just kind of feel yourself, I guess you could say. And we were shooting a little bit more into the evening.
Gotcha.
And yes, I am able to see through that blindfold.
That was my next question.
Yeah, as long as it's like this really long piece of almost like sheer fabric. So as long as it's not wrapped more than twice, I can see through it.
Gotcha.
Yeah. The feathers are fun to deal with.
Oh, I'm sure. Now, how did you get this, or where'd you get this outfit?
I bought it from a brand called like Miku.
Okay.
Um and it's really nice. Like the only like my knees were cold. But like that is a very warm cosplay, which was
Gotcha.
kind of nice because it was cold.
Oh,
Very
really?
cold.
In the venue?
Yeah, because all of these were taken in the evening.
Oh, right, right. Okay. Yeah, those boots are long as hell too.
Those are actually ankle boots, and I'm wearing like
Oh.
leather like knee-high socks.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it looks like part of the boot.
Yeah, I was actually really happy with how that came out. Um,
Oh yeah.
because 2B wears a full like thigh-high boot. I don't have those right now.
Yeah.
So I wear my little ankle boots and it looks pretty close to what.
Yeah, it really does. Like for the pictures for sure.
Yeah. That's my friend Daniela.
Oh, okay.
So this is not just some random person like I'm doing like that sort of pose with. That is my very, very good friend, Daniela.
I
She's the
think
one.
this is it right here, right? This she's in here.
Yes. So, and
Okay.
ironically, um, the girl with the red hair and the black outfit, that is
Hmm.
actually another airsofter.
Oh, nice.
That is E-Girl.
Who is it?
E-Girl?
E-girl. Oh, E-girl.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
hmm
I
So,
think I follow her. I can't remember.
yeah, I think you interviewed her or did a podcast with her. I think.
Is she tagged in here?
Yeah, it's her cosplay account that's tagged.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Right. That makes sense. Duh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's the second time that I've done it with that guy. And he's actually really sweet. Like he always asks like if anything is okay,
Yeah.
like doing that sort of thing. And like he's super respectful. Like he always looks to the side um
Instead
with
of what?
all of the girls. Like with everyone he always like cuz some cosplays are like skirts or anything. I
Oh,
have
I gotcha. I gotcha. Instead of
yeah,
looking
when I have
up your dress. Okay.
yeah. And
Right.
it's always funny because he always like asks way ahead in advance, and then like he'll just patiently wait because we had done this in between my two photo shoots,
Okay.
and it's always funny. Like we have a normal picture. Yep, that's Daniela. We hadn't seen
Okay.
each other in a very long time.
Yeah. Yeah, these are cool.
She's a sweetheart. And I believe my husband took these ones.
Okay.
He was kind of doing the behind the scenes pictures.
Gotcha. So is that tattoo? That's
That's
your
just
real tattoo?
yeah, that is my real tattoo.
Oh shit. That's big.
Yeah, it takes up what would you say half my thigh?
A little over.
Little more than half my thigh.
That took how many sessions?
One.
No shit.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
My tattoo artist, he is phenomenal. He had actually completely free-handed this tattoo.
That is crazy.
Yeah. I did my kid. My
Yep.
kid's getting into cosplay, so he is a Tanjiro from Demon Slayer.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, these turned out really good.
These pictures were taken off of my husband's cell phone.
Gotcha.
But
So
they
for
still came out perfect.
for cosplay stuff, like how did you get it? When did you get into it? And and how did you get into it? Like how did you start out? What's if you had some advice for somebody that's just starting out, what would you give it? What would you tell them?
Unofficially, I started, God, I guess you could say going to the Renaissance Fair
Mm-hmm.
as a kid, because my dad would always take me and my sisters every year to the Renaissance Fair up in Irwindale.
Okay.
I usually went as a princess, but then I had my own wench outfit. So
Gotcha.
I guess you could say I started off as that.
Yeah.
And I did go to a convention as a wench and a fighter. So I've
Okay.
got a fighter, I've got a wench, I have a pirate for
Oh,
when we
nice.
go. And then I really started getting into it more with my husband because he used to cosplay when he was younger.
Yeah.
I want to see him redo all of his old cosplays because he did
Ah,
like the badass guys. And so I'm like, well, it's time for you to start doing that again.
right.
Um, as I said, the anime community is just like the airsoft community. Like,
Mm-hmm.
just have fun with it. Like, you can always kind of change. Like, you don't have to be super like microscopic details.
Right.
Like they don't care if you buy a cosplay or make it.
Right.
Like as long as you're having fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of the characters are some different form of it.
Okay.
Like my Albedo isn't going to be 100% accurate because her outfit is not corset, but
Mm.
you just
Yep.
kind of have to work with what you got.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I would just say go for it. Like have fun.
Where
Like
would
if you,
where would somebody find like start out like there an online store that's
yeah,
better than
like you
okay.
can literally get it on Amazon. You can get it on eBay.
Okay.
Um, if you're in California, you can go up to LA because they have like Little Tokyo, which is like full of anime stuff.
Really?
Yeah. And some cosplay stores do have like an Amazon section as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, some malls in California have anime stuff just because
Gotcha.
anime is starting to really kind of pick up.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but like if people are nervous, they can always go to like um, they can do what they call like just ghosting a con, which is just staying outside. Um, and just because there are cosplayers who are like, I don't want to go inside, I'm just going to stay outside, and people can just walk around and see them.
Oh, okay.
Or they can go to like the Sugoi Saturday events, which are typically at the Honda Center once a month.
Yeah.
If you're in Cali,
Right, right.
there are other events like out of state. There's other conventions, other stores out of state.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, just
Yeah.
you just
Very cool.
find. Yeah, there was another airsofter who was at the Sugoi Saturday who was dressed up as Batman, which was like really nice.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, yeah. The anime community is very welcoming.
Right. Yeah, my son-in-law, my youngest daughter, got married last year, and
Oh,
her husband, they're both really big into anime, but they
yeah.
haven't done any cosplay stuff yet. But I'm guessing they will because yeah, they're big into all that.
Well,
It's fun. Like it's fun to like turn into that character.
Right. I mean, who doesn't like dressing up at Halloween and stuff? Like
Yeah,
it's really fun to
it's
just it
like
gives you
you.
something fun to do. It's it's creative. Like you think about okay, who do I want to dress up like now? Like the next time or whatever. It is a fun positive kind of purpose to or goal, I guess, to work towards. building an outfit.
Yeah, like I have decided that with this year, I'm really gonna try to like step up like my airsoft. Like I'm gonna try to record more.
Oh,
I'm gonna
okay.
try to get onto a much more consistent playing. And I'm gonna try to work harder on my cosplays because I really want to start doing like armor builds,
Oh, wow.
but it takes time.
Yeah.
But I've decided 2023 it's gonna be my year for me to go headfirst into this.
Good. I mean, that's a good thing to get into.
Yeah, that's actually ironically the shirt that I'm wearing right now.
Yeah, it is. I was just gonna say. I thought that was. Yep. That's cool.
Yeah,
Okay, so
it's
you went to this. You went to play, or this picture obviously is after you went to that cosplay event. Okay.
yeah, I had picked up that shirt at that anime event and I was like, let's see how durable these are.
Yeah.
They're really durable. Like I wasn't overheating, I wasn't getting cold. Like it breathed, which I really like because some airsoft shirts are just so like non-breathable that I usually end up just like dying a little bit like halfway
Oh
through.
yeah. Uh
But
huh.
this shirt was it's breathable, lightweight, and it has an awesome design on the back.
Yeah, it does. I like that. It is cool looking.
Yeah, all of these are like hand drawn. As I'm rocking a Bulbasaur beanie in that one.
Oh,
It's a Halloween Bulbasaur beanie from another small business.
that's cool.
Because sometimes I just don't like wearing hats or helmets.
Yeah.
Because I've got a tiny head, so finding something that like fits nicely is really hard.
You got to get the kids version, okay?
Yeah, it's like I'm in between a kids and then an adult. So I'm like, I usually just wear a like indoors. I usually wear a beanie, usually a beanie and a dye mask.
Yeah.
But I was just wearing goggles in that one.
Yeah. Is this the day you got your tooth shot out?
No, this was one of the last times I played. It was actually a really, really
Wait,
good
wait, wait,
night
wait,
that
wait.
night.
This is so this here is after you got your tooth shot out,
Yeah, it
and you're
was.
not wearing.
I wasn't wearing a lower, but this was after I was getting over being sick. So I was kind of
Um,
trying
it's
to
hard,
breathe.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I hear you.
uh,
Now, is that the gun, the PDW that he built
yes,
or got
yes,
or whatever? Okay, it looks cool as hell.
it's lightweight.
That picture is literally right when the BB's coming out.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that's cool.
My husband knows how to get the shots.
I wonder if did he use a cell phone?
That one, yeah.
Yeah.
And I wonder did he use the what is that, the rapid fire or whatever you call that, the
No.
where you hold the button down and it takes a bunch of pictures, like 100 pictures?
Film.
That's one single shot.
So
And then I took it,
he filmed it and
Oh,
then he
gotcha.
found the perfect
Oh my gosh.
shot.
That's amazing. Yeah, awesome. Okay.
And that's my
Well,
teammate right behind me.
yeah, it turned out nice. Great picture.
I can't edit, but I know how to take
Yeah.
pictures.
As he likes to say, he can't edit, but he's good at taking pictures.
Well, you edited that good. I mean, that was good.
Yeah. So
Okay.
that night, it was my husband's night to play, which is why
Gotcha.
he's all geared up.
Yeah.
But then uh, my friend Crisis showed up, and I was like, I gotta play a game with her. So I am in Heelys, but I had taken the wheel out, so I have bright red shoes on, and I'm in a tank top and a crop top hoodie and skinny
Nice.
jeans. So totally was not prepared to play.
Right?
And I think I had just gotten off of work too. So I was a
That's
little
cool.
tired, but
Yeah. Oh, this is at Tac City. Okay.
Yeah, in Tac City.
Hell yeah.
And those are our friends who are other fellow airsofters.
Yeah.
Like, we usually regularly play with them on Wednesdays.
Oh, okay.
They met us through this.
Yeah. We met them through Tac City, and now our team kind of has an alliance with their team.
Gotcha. Oh, Iris?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually talking with him. He's going to be on the podcast next week.
Yeah. He's sweet.
Because I did a podcast with his I guess fairly new team, Jester,
Yeah.
and he wasn't on there. And they were talking, so I messaged him, and during the podcast, they were kind of talking shit about him a little bit, just in fun, but like, oh yeah, he always breaks this, or he's one that breaks breaks stuff.
Yeah, that's Iris.
Yeah.
He's super chill, super funny. Hasn't broken as much stuff as me.
He's got to be on to defend himself here.
Yep. If not, I'll rip into him.
So is this another cosplay outfit?
Yes. So that's actually my kid's birthday party. He wanted a cosplay birthday party. So I am dressed up as a League of Legends character.
Nice.
And it was funny because my lower sternum chandelier tattoo had like just finished healing.
Yeah. Oh,
and
that's this one here, right?
Yeah. That one kind of hurt a little bit.
I'm sure. Is the
like,
finished?
Yeah, it's.
Oh, he's doing it right now.
Right now. Like, I'm good on like expanding it because the healing process was not fun.
Oof.
Like,
yeah,
healed really fast, but the first couple days it felt like my skin was like ripping apart.
Oh God.
So for right now it's done, but maybe later I'll like expand it to have more runes on it.
Okay.
But I'm proud to say
is that the finish? Is that what it looks like now? Pretty much. Okay.
And it's much bigger. Like, it takes a good amount
right
of my like stomach.
Right.
But I'm proud to say I did not cry, scream.
Good for you. I mean, you're used to getting shot with airsoft BBs. It's fine.
Yeah. But that ribcage was a little spicy.
I'm sure. So this you said, so this is the couple days after?
Yeah, that was like about 2 or 3 weeks after I got it done.
Oh, okay.
And the character is Kaisa from League of Legends. That is, or the KDA section of League. That is Halloween night. And the cloak my sister had made me a long time ago. And then most of the rest of the outfit is actually a post-apocalyptic outfit that one of my buddies had handmade me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And it's funny because the chest piece is a deconstructed G&G vest.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh,
so on the
cool.
side of it has a G&G because he wanted to kind of like remind people where it's from. And so he had like sewed on a G&G patch right on the side of it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, one of the long discontinued G&G patches. So it's kind of funny because I'm wearing an apocalyptic airsoft plate carrier.
That's cool as hell, though.
Yeah, he did phenomenal on it. That is actually like a whole. It's 2 pieces, and the like skirt piece actually has a metal wheel on it. A little tiny train wheel.
Oh, wow.
So my back was kind of hurting a little bit by the end of the night because an ounce equals a pound and a pound equals pain.
Right. I
And
hear
I
you.
wore that for a good couple hours.
Right. Oh, that's wild. Okay. Yeah, that is so cool. You're starting to get into the cosplay more.
Yeah, like it's as I said, it's really fun.
It seems like a
You
fun
know?
community, honestly. And I got to be honest, before I started these podcasts, I would have never, ever thought, like, been interested or even really known anything too much about cosplay.
Yeah,
Of course, I've heard of Comic Con for years. Have we used to work at a GameStop. I used to run a GameStop store for 3 years. The first 3 years that we lived here in South Carolina. This is like 12 years ago. But we we would have people come in for like midnight releases when those were
yeah,
popular, and people would dress up. Like we did the midnight release for Wrath of the Lich King or whatever for World of Warcraft. And I made this huge in our store. I made this huge, display for the game, and of course, Blizzard sends all this stuff to set up in the
yeah,
store, and people dressed up. So I was familiar with that kind of thing. But when I started talking with people on here and seeing how many people are into cosplay that are airsofters as well,
yeah.
um, it is. I'm really interested in it. I'm starting to think about like
There's
what like
there's
entertain the thought. Like who would I
there
want to dress up like?
there's actually a lot of airsofters who love anime.
Hmm.
Um, and a lot of like anime stores they sell patches that are like anime girls or something relating to
Right. That's
anime.
right.
And like I have some in my car. Um, but it's kind of funny because like sometimes you'll be like, hey, I know that patch. I
Yeah.
know where you got that. But it's fun. Because like and sometimes like people who cosplay, they're interested in airsoft.
Hmm.
So it's kind of like you meet people from both hobbies and then you
Right.
try to merge them.
Yeah. It's so cool though. And there's some events or airsoft events or people that dress in outfit, whatever, like cosplay type of thing when they go airsofting. I did a podcast with Airsoft Samurai, and
Oh, he's actually one of
he's
our really
awesome. Yeah.
he's one of our good friends.
Yeah. He's really, really cool.
Yeah, I give him props for wearing that armor. It
Bro,
look
this thing has got to be hot.
it it is.
He plays in it too. So.
Like and
You
like
know,
he actually plays in that. Like it's
right.
not just for pictures, it's he actually plays in that. And it was funny because sometimes he'll get put on the opposite team as us and we're always like, all right, where is he? And like I've seen him like freaking haul ass in
Yeah.
that. I'm like, that's hot. I can't like I would
Uh-huh.
be dying
You
running.
imagine though in the California sun
Oh
just
yeah.
blazing across the field in this where he's fully covered with this thing like he was talking about the some of the stuff that he made like the shoulder
Mhm.
pad things and stuff. So I was asking him, what'd you make this out of? What'd you do, with this? He's like, oh, I made this out of sheet metal. And I said, holy shit, bro. Like he's got some metal stuff on him, and of course
Mhm.
the mask he was telling me he had made, DevTech, made the mask. The guy that makes, the real Ronin helmets, the ballistic Ronin helmets from
Yeah.
Japan. He had, one of his masks, or maybe two of them, I think he had made or had him make it, DevTech. And I was like, that's pretty cool, man, because, obviously it's got to be strong enough to, withstand BBs and shit
Yeah.
like that. But it looks
Yeah.
pretty cool.
And it's magnetized. So it's really funny or really fun to watch when he just like pops it off and then just pops it back on.
Oh, that's cool.
My husband likes to say he likes to shoot the horns because it dings.
Right. It probably sounds like a cymbal.
Yeah.
I'm the sniper on LT2.
Yeah, so
That's cool.
like he is sneaky in it.
That's
Like when he
wild.
wants to be, he can like creep up, and it's really funny when I'm just like watching, like he just like disappears and then just boom.
Yeah.
And he'll go into a match with like his sword and he'll get melee kills.
Oh my God.
Which
It's
I'm like,
crazy.
that's actually impressive.
Uh-huh.
Because you have to be like right up there. I could not.
Well, the guy I just talked with last week, Tactical Pirate, he's out in your guys' area as well. Well, maybe not exactly in your area. He plays at Alpine, modern Airsoft Alpine, which is like where I'm trying to think. It's a little east of, kind of like, I think it's by Bakersfield, but
Oh, that's north.
maybe not that much. Maybe not that north. Yeah, I'm not sure. So
Well-
modern Airsoft has, they have a store in Oceanside. I think that's their newest store.
Ocean
And
City.
then they have a field in Alpine, or maybe it's called Alpine. I don't know.
I'll have to find out where that is.
Yeah. But anyway, he dresses up like a pirate when he plays. So he's fully covered, got the pirate mask. He's got the
That's awesome.
he carries a pirate sword on his back, and he does the same thing. So he'll run around and get a melee kill with the pirate sword. So
That's
That's
actually
funny.
really impressive.
uh-huh. Well, you made me think of it because earlier you were talking about how you have a pirate outfit, when
I
you
do.
cosplaying. Yeah,
For when I go
That's
to Ren Fair.
gotcha.
Because I don't like constantly going as the same thing.
No,
Like, I like changing it up a little bit.
sure.
So the year we did the pirate, my husband was he was a rogue assassin. There we go.
Nice.
I actually have a deal.
Yeah. So he was an assassin. I was a pirate. God, what was Jackson?
Jax,
And-
authentic, he was wearing an authentic kilt, if I remember.
Jax was in a kilt.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah, my dad handmade him a kilt to match him.
Oh, that's
So,
cool.
It was
Is
adorable.
is your dad Irish or Scottish?
If I'm correct, we are slightly Irish.
Yeah.
But my dad likes kilts because it breathes.
Right. There's a guy I did a podcast with who plays in a kilt sometimes. He plays airsoft in a kilt. It's he has a YouTube channel actually. It's called Phantom of the Airsoft. He does mystery box unboxings or whatever. And yeah, he's got some pictures on his Instagram where he's playing in a kilt. I'm like, and I asked him about it on the podcast. I was like, bro, you better watch how you kneel down. If those things are exposed,
Yeah.
you get shot. Okay, look out.
Like, I thought just kind of like as a troll sort of thing, like showing up in like a maid outfit. But then I was like, I'd have to probably be really careful with how I like kneel or take a knee. Just because like getting shot in the thigh is a little spicy. So I'm like, I don't have much like protection in that.
Uh-huh.
Am I still planning on doing it? One day. But it will happen. And it's going to be funny.
Oh, that'd be
I don't-
cool.
I don't know when.
All the 14-year-old boys on the field are just going to be like,
What?
can we be your friend? We don't want to shoot you.
Well,
Can we get a picture with you, please?
There was one time I showed up in my otter kigurumi. That was
What is
a
that?
little... So,
Is it on your
It's-
Instagram?
the otter itself, yes, but no pictures of me playing in it. But it's, those giant adult onesies?
Yeah.
I did an otter one.
Oh,
And it was
okay.
really hard to get the belt properly across. Because the kigurumi is really baggy. So,
I don't really know what that is. Kigurumi?
it's like a giant adult onesie.
Just the one. Okay, that's the onesie.
Well,
part.
it's
Okay,
it's like really baggy.
gotcha.
So it's not like slim. No, there's a lot of space.
Right.
And mine, you can like expose your hands, or you can like flip the sleeves up and you can slide your hands into like these pockets and you have like otter paws.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, so it was a little hard to like run in them because like
I'm sure.
the lowest button is like mid thigh. So like
Oh,
yeah, so
right.
it's like running with like
It makes you waddle.
kind of like running. And so I was like just trying to do what I could, but it was fun.
Yeah.
It offered really good protection because there's just so much fabric. Things just bounced off.
Yeah. I don't know how you could even feel that you got hit. Probably.
I learned to listen and feel
Mm,
because like I play in a tank top, I play in a t-shirt, so like I just kind of I've learned the distinction like of an actual hit.
right.
But like if I'm ever like could I have gotten hit, I'll just call myself out
Gotcha.
because better safe than sorry.
Yeah.
So if if I get hit, I'll call myself out. If I think I got hit and like there's no one around, I'll be like, nah, I'll just call myself out. Just because, it could have happened. So I'm like, okay, next round.
Waddle back.
Yeah, a little back.
Right.
I still
Nice.
will waddle back, even if I'm just in normal gear. I'll just be like, do.
You got to play the part.
Yeah, you got to. Try to keep it fun and make people laugh.
So what are you guys excited about? Or what's the airsoft event, or is there an airsoft event that you are most excited about coming up this year?
I'm hoping to be able to make it to Tactical Challenge again because it was a really fun event every time I went.
When is that?
They do some at Tac City. I think the next one is February.
Oh, okay. So they do multiple of those throughout the year?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
it's like it's kind of spread out through like California. Sometimes they host it in Texas. It's just a lot of times it's can I get the day off of work? Because I typically work weekdays, Monday through Friday, and sometimes a weekend shift because I'm a supervisor and we need someone there to close. So hopefully I'll be able to make it to one coming up because it's a Milsim based, a lax Milsim based event. So like there's rules, but it's not like so extreme that like everything has to be like 100% perfect.
Right.
From other Milsim events, it's kind of like a chill one.
Okay.
Like they have the different roles.
So like rifleman, LMG or gunner or something.
Yeah, the last one we did, which was outside, there was commander, there was breacher, there was assault, there was medic, there was like the heavy gunner,
Sniper,
the support,
support.
the sniper. And the last one we did, I was running sniper along with my husband.
Okay.
So,
what do you guys use? What kind of gun do you use for sniping?
my husband.
Is it a bolt action?
He'll switch between a bolt
or a DMR. You have a DMR.
Yeah.
Okay.
He switches between he switches between like an SR-25 or an M110.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so like sometimes he'll switch out because like with bolts they're nice, but you need that quick follow-up shot. So if he runs bolt, I'll snipe with him so that way like I can come in with that follow-up shot. Your shirt's up, dude. Yeah, they're spicy. I refuse to be on the other side of him when he snipes. Because he can hit you, and Sorry.
150 yards.
That's fine.
It hits you 150 yards.
He's a mama's boy when it gets darker.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, so this is gonna like freaking. So this is one of them. I have to.
Oh shit.
So this is the one of his bolt actions.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it's heavy.
Damn.
Yeah,
That is... No way. Is that...
it's an air tank. Yeah.
What? Bro. That
So-
is awesome.
I can also convert it to a CO2 piece too.
Yeah, and he can convert
Holy
it to
shit.
CO2.
Well, I have to say, I've never seen one of those before.
And the boat travel.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Okay. Let me turn this way because this thing is really freaking heavy. The bolt is literally just.
Yeah.
It's a short travel.
It's a short travel.
Short pull.
He can straight pull it so he can keep this up and just keep going like this.
Oh, right. Yeah, yeah. There's no heavy spring on it because you're using the air.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
And if he really wanted to, he could switch it to CO2.
Which makes it lighter.
That is badass.
It's heavy.
I've never seen one of those before. Okay.
His suppressor is foam and baffled.
Right. So it's very quiet.
This is what you hear.
Yeah, you hear like tiny little like whisper.
Yeah.
If you're behind, if you're in front of him, you hear the. Ding.
Yep. The
Which
BB
is-
going.
It's terrifying. Like there was one time I was to support, and I'm running like a rifle. I'm behind a barrier. He's further back, and I'm like, I'm not moving because I can hear like a laser beam going right next to my ear. So I'm like, you know what? You're fine. If I like move my head just over, I'm gonna get like domed.
Oh,
So
Jesus.
it's like he doesn't need support. He is support.
You're terrible.
He's quick. He's quick, and his stuff is like laser accurate. So,
This rifle is the one that can hit 1200 FPS.
so that's the one that could hit 1200 FPS.
Oh, from
That's-
the one I asked him about before because I saw
Yeah.
it on his Instagram, the Chrono. Yeah.
Yeah, it can shoot 150.
Okay.
So he sees people way before I do,
Oh, that's cool though. Hell
which is
yeah.
why I refuse to be on the other side of him because he will find, like, even if you're well hidden, he will find a spot and he will hit that skin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah, he's gotten my thighs, which suck. He's hit my plate carrier, and I'm like, oh, that's him, because like his just hit different, and it's like,
Uh-huh.
okay, like that's him. I don't even see where he is, but he sees me, so I'm just gonna leave.
Oh shit, that's funny. Hell yeah.
Yeah, he just finished a 417 Benghazi,
Oh,
which is in the bedroom.
gotcha.
As I said, we have so many,
Right.
but it's hard to choose a favorite.
That's
But
cool.
that recoil 416, it's nice.
Do you prefer playing indoor or outdoor? Do you have a preference?
It's hard because what I learn indoor, I take outdoor, and what I learn outdoor, I take indoor.
It's all dependent on if we have
Yeah,
time.
it depends on time.
Close.
Gotcha.
Just because like outdoor fields are a little bit harder,
They're further away.
just because they're a little bit further away,
Right.
and
Takes longer.
they're typically only
Indoors
Yeah.
is like twice a week.
outdoor fields typically are only open on the weekends. I typically only have like one day off.
Right.
Like, I do all my adulting that day. While typically indoor fields, they're open all the time. Like Tax
Right.
City, they open at 5. I get off of work at sometimes 3. So it's like, okay, well, I can go head up that field. I know it'll be open.
Isn't it every
Uh,
day?
Yeah.
While outdoor field, it's like, okay, am I like too tired to go there?
Right.
Like, what adulting do I have to do that day? So I play mostly indoor just because it works with my schedule.
Sure.
But I wanna go back to Hollywood sports. Just to see how it is now. Because I used to play there religiously almost every weekend.
Oh, wow.
Just every Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, like we used to really play there. But then I transferred accounts at work. So then my schedule kind of changed
Mm-hmm.
because my original account for work was Blizzard Entertainment.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, my company provides the food.
Yeah.
For it, and then COVID happened.
Yep.
They shut down. My manager at the time got me a job at my current account, which was much better in the long run.
That's good.
So my weekends just changed, and so I don't play as much. So I want to hopefully start playing outdoor more.
Yeah.
Just because, like, there's something about outdoor that's really fun. Just because, like, you have to be a little bit more aware of your surroundings.
Gotcha.
Roadblocks.
Awesome.
But, like, outdoor, you have to be much more aware of your surroundings because they can come from anywhere. Indoor
Yeah.
field, you know, kind of where everyone's going to be. Because I like to observe who I'm playing against. And indoor field, like, there's only like 2 ways that you can go.
Right. It's smaller and yeah.
Much smaller. You can hear everything. Outdoor, you're working with the elements.
Uh-huh.
Like, there was one time I played in the rain at Wildlands.
Oh, shit.
It was trippy. Because,
I'm
like,
sure.
the rain was just covering everything. So I'm like, is that footprints or just rain falling?
Get a little paranoid. You're like, wait a minute. What?
It's like, wait. So, like, you learn how to, like, kind of distinguish between, like, the footstep.
Yeah.
Which then I take indoor, and then I can figure out where everyone's going.
Mm-hmm.
And indoor, like, it's fun, but then sometimes it gets a little irritating with the flashlights all the time. I've had someone shine a laser right into my eyes multiple times, which
Oh, God.
hurts.
Yeah.
And so it's like, both have their pros and cons.
Sure.
I have espresso.
That's what you're drinking?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
4 shots of espresso.
Dude, you're going to be, you're ready to party tonight because you're going to be bouncing.
Lately, me, my husband, my kid, and our roommate have been playing Ark, the dinosaur game.
What is it?
It's called Ark Survival.
Oh, Ark. Yeah, dude. I love that game.
Yeah, my husband runs a server.
Oh, okay.
So,
This thingy majiggy.
I'll do this later, sweetheart.
Yeah, those are fun. That's a fun game.
Yeah, so lately we've been just playing that one every night.
Yeah.
And I need to play catch up. So, and my work, I have access to an espresso machine.
Oh, Lord.
So I had a matcha latte this morning, which is on the caffeine, not too crazy.
Okay.
And then I was like, I'm really tired. So I'm like, I'm going to make my caramel macchiato with 4 shots of espresso instead of 3.
Oh,
So yeah, I'm
awesome.
like kind of nursing this a little bit.
Yeah.
And my husband's making Vietnamese coffee right now too. So
Nice. Is that high in caffeine as well? Is it strong?
It is. Oh, that stuff is like concentrated.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, like if I'm drinking Vietnamese coffee, so the way Vietnamese coffee works is It's typically in like a 16-ounce cup, but
Okay.
out of it, you're only getting like a third of the cup filled, and the rest is ice. Simply because you want the ice to melt to kind of like dilute it a little bit. Unless you're us, and we will drink it like
That's straight.
concentrated. Like my husband for his likes to double brew it, so he'll have the 2 slow drippers stacked on top of each other.
Wow.
So the first one will brew into coffee, and then that coffee will drip into the second one, which will then drip into a very, very concentrated coffee.
Good Lord.
The last time I drank that, I was bouncing off the walls. So, yeah, and they aren't tiny slow drippers. They are
Oh, wow.
big slow drippers.
Yep.
So, that's what he drinks. I'm
Nice.
not that crazy.
Now, do you get does he have the fresh beans that you grind, or does he just have the grounds? Like, how does he get it?
Right now, we have the grounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have beans. We just don't have
Gotcha.
a grinder right now.
Gotcha.
But I'm planning on getting a grinder just because, like, freshly ground beans just have a much better taste.
Oh, I love those. Yeah.
Already ground beans. So it's like, I'm going to be getting us a grinder just because.
I've been cheating. Like, I love the fresh beans. I used to have all that set up years ago, probably like 10 years ago. And I loved getting up, grinding the beans. It smelled so good, and then putting it in.
Smell.
And I've been cheating with a Keurig for the last, 7 years. And it's just not the same. It still smells good when it brews, but it's not the same.
Yeah, it's like we have a Keurig. We don't even use it. It just sits on our counter. But it's like, my work, we freshly grind beans for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Because we serve coffee every meal.
Okay.
And when we're grinding those fresh beans, it's like, oh, that smells so good.
Yeah, it does.
I'm not like a super huge fan of the coffee just because it's a little bit more acidic.
Okay.
But like when we're grinding my espresso beans in our coffee shop, it's like that's what I like. It just smells so good.
Yeah, they really do. I really miss that. Yeah.
Just means that you need to get a grinder and a coffee.
I know. That's my my New Year's resolution. Okay, I'm gonna get one.
You're giving it to me? Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I'm drinking black coffee tonight. I had a cup when I got home from work, and then I have, I got one right before we start talking. So usually when I do that, because Fridays, you get home from work, you're kind of tired or whatever.
Yeah.
And I've been pretty awake for sure since I got home from work because I had a couple of strong coffees.
I have to have some sort of flavor.
Yeah.
Like I give props.
Black coffee is my favorite. It really is my favorite.
I like my caramel macchiato is like extra sweet.
Yeah.
Just because I'm like I like my sugar. I switch between my coffee drinks. Like sometimes I'll do a triple shot with like white mocha and vanilla. Really good.
Yeah.
That's a sipper. Last time I like chugged one of those at work, I was like, I need to move. Let's go. Just running around everywhere. But I'm like, it's Friday. I've got the day off tomorrow. I don't have to be up at 4 a.m.
Oh, nice.
Let's just drink coffee and stay up all night.
Yeah, and play Ark.
Yeah.
Hey, do you follow Englefield Echo?
No.
She is she's got a YouTube channel. She was the first female I had on the podcast. Her name's Chloe. Englefield Echo is her Instagram and YouTube channel. Anyway, she loves playing Ark. When over the summer, I had her on. I had her on the podcast a second time, like just a few months ago, like over the summer. And she's a teacher in the UK for elementary school. And so she was off work. So she was, she's on her Discord, so it shows up like if she's playing whatever game, whatever.
Yeah.
So when her and I talked, I would see her on there every day playing Arc, playing Arc, playing Arc. So when I had her on the podcast the second time, I said, "So are you? So what have you been doing in your, since you're off work, for the school's out?" She's like, endlessly playing Arc. Like that's all I'm playing. Like I said, I saw you on Discord. Like that's all you're doing is playing. She was sucked into it big time.
It's fun. Like my husband runs our server.
Yeah.
Um
We used to have our own as well.
So he builds like these very intricate like buildings. Like he was in the middle of building a flying ship.
Nice.
But then some megalodons decided to have a fight and broke half of it.
Oh, that's so crazy.
Well,
Dude.
I am the one that goes out, tames dinosaurs, and then breeds them.
There you go.
So my husband always jokes around because I'll just disappear because we all have our own bases.
Gotcha.
And we just have an alliance so that way like all of us can have our own dinosaurs.
Right.
But like we won't get killed if we like run to the other one.
Right.
And like we all join on Discord together because my husband plays in a room, I'm in the living room with my kid, and I'll just be like, "Ooh, you're pretty," and then my husband goes, "Oh no," and then he'll be like, "What did you just take?" A raptor. I love raptors, and he actually bred me the perfect raptor sisters from Jurassic World.
Oh shit!
So he bred me the perfect, and they all match like perfectly with the movie. And I just leave them in my base. And like they don't go out, they just stay here.
Oh, that's cool.
And I have like a multi-tiered base, and they're like towards the top. So if anyone tries to get in, they're gonna have to go through T-Rexes, some of the new dinosaurs that came out with the Genesis 2 expansion. And if they try to come through the top of my base, because we all have flying dinosaurs that we ride, and if they try to go through the top, they have to go through all of my like very high tanking dinosaurs. So it's like I keep those raptor sisters very highly secure. They're my pride and joy.
Oh, that's cool. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Took 5 days to get that.
Yeah.
Right.
5 days for him to breed them for me.
Holy cow.
And to have perfect games.
Yeah, he breeds them for the perfect stats.
That's awesome.
It's crazy. Like I like to breed colors. Just because some colors are a little bit harder, but I'll still breed them for like the good specs.
Yeah.
While my husband, he will like watch them. And like he'll like get rid of the weaker ones. And so like he like gets it just right. And then he gives them to me. Just a plethora of dinosaurs.
It's confiscated.
I usually just run up, grab them, and leave.
Oh, that's funny.
There's my stuff.
I do. I commandeer his stuff.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
That is a really fun community game too. Like with like all you guys playing together, like we did too. Me and my boys and their friends. They all ran a server and we all played together. And this is 3 years ago. And we were on we had a server, and I forget the settings, but basically where anyone in that world or whatever, like in that server, I don't know, like other people could join. Like
Yeah,
randoms,
it's an
open world, and it was like our bases would get destroyed by people that were like super high level.
Yeah,
Like I remember this guy came in. He was this one particular time we're on, and I'm out there farming shit and whatever, trying to get stuff, and I'm still close to the base. And my boys and JP, they're all these are all the guys on our channel, on our YouTube channel, and we're all playing together, and we're all doing our own thing, and we're building our base up. Like we got it's all logs, it's huge. We got a huge base, okay, and with those giant doors and stuff, the dinosaur doors or
Yeah.
whatever. So we've got some dinosaurs. We got the big plants. I can't remember what they are, but we set them on top where they'll actually launch like spitballs
Planet.
of like venom or whatever.
Yeah, the
And
alien plants.
yeah, anything it's like air,
Air support.
air support. Yeah, yeah. So we've got all this stuff going on. Well, I'm out there farming and shit, and I see this little blur jumping around in the woods. It's like silver, and I go, "What the fuck?" I can say, "JP, did you see that?" They're like, "What is that?" And all of a sudden, this dude comes flying. I mean, fast, super fast. His speed is all the way up, apparently.
Yeah.
He's got metal armor on. He looks like and his character, he created his character that was like the smallest and tiniest you could make him. Okay. And he's got full, look like a knight in shining armor kind of setup on. Okay.
The metal armor.
With a gun. Okay. And I mean, we're still chucking spears. All right. And this dude comes out and just destroys all of our shit and just takes off. Like we couldn't even defend him against him.
Yeah, we keep ours closed. We, like, if you look for us, people can typically find us, but like we don't tolerate that sort of thing. Like,
Yeah.
if you're gonna grieve, don't come in here, because all of us are like working, and we try to have, like, we prepare ourselves for the boss battles. So we're not just like building, we're like gearing up. And
I deal with it.
yeah, my husband deals with the griefers, and that's why all of us kind of have ours, like, our houses defended certain ways.
Yeah.
Like, my husband, I commandeered it. I have 2 basilisks hiding in the front of my entrance.
Yeah.
And if you're not part of my alliance or my tribe, you don't see it.
What is it now?
A basilisk,
I don't know. I forget all this. Yeah.
giant snake,
That burrows into the
Things.
green.
and they burrow into the ground.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So they're perfect for defense.
Yeah.
All of us have parasaurs up that detect enemies,
Gotcha.
and then they ping it off with a red light. So, like, and we have them strategically placed, so
Yeah.
that way we know, like, where, if anyone is coming from, because we all name them differently. So, like, if one parasaur detects something, it's like, okay, we know that they're coming from that side.
Uh-huh.
And my husband's base, his is unbreakable, and you don't see the creatures guarding his. Like, there was
That's
one
wild.
time he had a rock golem right at the front of his,
Yeah.
and rock golems, when you tell them to hide, they turn into a giant
And they block the
A giant wall.
rock.
Oh, rock, right.
And if you smack it, it comes out, and then it just obliterates you.
Yeah, kills everything.
Yeah, you can't kill it. Like, I tried to take I'm like capped on my level. I tried to take it on with a tech gun, and I was like, it's not doing anything.
Holy shit.
So I just flew away, and I was like, I'm done. Peace out.
So
Just
the game
goodbye.
cap level is the game cap point.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and with the new expansion pack,
We have flying
Um,
jets.
we are capped at 255,
Okay.
and we have flying dolphin porpoise things
With guns and
with guns.
They shoot
and-
lasers.
They shoot lasers, and they launch bombs.
Oh shit.
and
Yeah.
guarding my base.
And we have phoenixes.
Nice.
Yeah, we have my husband has dragons.
Oh Jesus.
I have a wyvern
Okay.
protecting mine, along with there's a new dinosaur mammal thing that just came out in the new expansion called a shadow mane. It's like a
It's
fish, lion
lion.
thing.
It's a lionfish lion.
Yeah, it's a lionfish lion.
Holy shit.
A lionfish.
Yeah, so like it's got like the frills of a fish,
Yeah.
but the body of a lion.
Oh, that's
They can go
wild.
invisible,
Yeah, they
fast,
go invisible. They can like
teleport.
Jesus.
And
Highly recommend getting back in. Like the
they can mine can kill a
storyline.
boss in one bite.
Yeah, like the story is very incredible now.
Well, listen, when after I talked with Chloe again and she was playing that, I was interested again. So I got back on there. So this is back in the summer, just a few, 6 months ago. And so I got on. I was just by myself. My sons aren't playing it right now. They're, and and so I'm like, I'll just jump in there, whatever. Dude, I could barely build anything because I was getting annihilated by all these new dinosaurs that I had never heard of and seen before. And I'm like, what is this shit coming up here? Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, like ours, we're on like a very hard difficulty. And there was one time just recently, my husband had tamed a dodo bird. You know, the harmless little birds at the beach. Yeah, it killed an alpha.
What?
Yeah.
The dodo bird.
The harmless little yeah.
Oh my god.
It killed it.
And maxed its health and its attack.
Yeah, my husband had maxed out its health and attack, and it
did
That's crazy.
6.5 thousand damage.
16 million health.
Yeah, so it's fun now.
That's crazy. Okay.
That's my troll.
The new expansion is actually kind of fun because the new like engrams that you can learn.
Yeah.
And there's actually a DLC, well not a DLC, but like a fan-made map where you can get Mjolnir, Thor's hammer.
Oh shit.
And the only way to get it is to find you have to play the old game. You have to find all of the Explorer's Note. And you have to find all of the runes in another map. Ascend to the highest level in Genesis 2. And then you have to kill the Alpha Fenrir.
Jesus.
Yeah, and if you try to like equip the hammer before you do any of those, it'll actually tell you up on the top of your screen, you are not worthy to wield that.
Nice. I love it.
So it's actually really fun now. Like I used to like casually play it, but now I'm like, let's go. Like let's go feed all the bosses. Let's go find all the Explorer notes. I want my Thor's hammer.
Damn. Okay. Well, that gives you a lot to work towards.
Yeah, it like you have to. I used to be able to easily kill like one of the main bosses, and now it's like we're wiping out.
Yeah.
So like they definitely upped it up, so you can't just like
that's wild.
go in there and cheat it. No, like it's.
Do you guys play on PC or console? PC? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's a cross-platform game. I think.
As long as there's no mods and it's a vanilla map, then you can cross-play with other systems. We have some mods on ours just to kind of make things a little bit simpler. Yeah. Like easier to deal with.
Right. The map itself
and the map we play on is a mod itself. Gotcha. So it's like PCs can play with us, other ones a little bit harder.
Right.
Secondary server.
Oh. Well, apparently we have another server up. We have another server up for cross-play compatible. So
oh, gotcha.
There's that. We have many servers just so that way we can play with everyone.
Yeah, dude, that's cool.
It's a work though.
You know what game my sons are getting back into, and I started playing it a few months ago as well. Actually, you know who told me about it? That they updated was Call Sign Blue. Okay, her and I, when her and I talked over the summer, she's like, got to talking about games, it's like you and I are now, and she said, yeah, I got into 7 Days to Die
We
again,
played that.
and I was like, no way. So she when she was telling me about it, she thought maybe I didn't know about it or never heard of it because it's not really a huge popular game,
Yeah,
right?
it's not.
Yeah, so I was like, oh yeah, we played it. Me and my buddy played it religiously when it first came out. And I said, but we played it for probably about, 3, 4 months. And then we stopped and we both got busy or whatever. But she's like, oh, it had been like maybe 2 years or something since I had played. She goes, yeah, me and my fiance, we started playing again recently because they did an update and kind of, added all this stuff to it. And so I got back on there just a few months ago after talking with her. So now my sons, because of that update and everything, they started playing. That's what they're playing together all the time now. Is 7 Days to Die.
We play those too. My husband is typically our server controller, but it's nice seeing how much they've changed on them. Like they definitely have made it harder,
Right.
and creepier.
Oh yeah.
Like typically I'm okay playing like scary games, but like the way that they do, like I call them the spider ones.
Uh huh.
Yeah, we call him Spider Steve. It's creepy.
I will not play that game by myself. Like one of their friends has their own server, so I can join it. I just go in there whenever. It's always open, and I won't go in that game by myself. I'm like,
Yeah,
hell no. Are you guys getting on? Because if not, I'm not getting on there yet.
There's one game that I'm like that. Phasmophobia.
Oh fuck
I
that
will
game.
I will
won't even
never
play
play
that
it
game.
by myself.
I won't
I've
play it with
played-
people. Hell no.
I've played that. I used to play with my sister, and I'm like, this is creepy.
Uh huh.
Because my husband would like to turn off, because I'd be in a well lit room, and my husband would just be like, flick, and I'm like, turn that light back on. And there was one time where I was playing with my dad and my sister,
Yeah.
and we were in one of the big maps, right? And the lights started flashing, so I'm like, all right, we're getting hunted. And I had glitched halfway into the door.
Oh shit.
Because my sister and my dad got out just fine, and right as I was about to leave it was one of the school maps. And right as I was about to, the door closed, and I'm like, I don't like this. And they're like, Becca, get out of the school. And I'm like, I'm dead. And I just kind of like closed my laptop a little bit because like I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
I survived because of the glitch, and I'm like, never again. And then like I see the updates where like they can like look through the windows, and I'm like, that's really creepy. And of course we would always get like the really dangerous ones, and I'm like, can't I just get a nice ghost just once? No, we always had to get the scary ones that wanted to kill us really quickly.
Oh Jesus. Yeah, I don't do well with scary games. Hell no. Mm-mm.
I love scary movies.
I do too.
Scary games are just. And then, of course, you have to wear like the headset, and it's no, I'm good. I'm like, I'm good. I will play those occasionally. I will play my other non-scary games.
Yes.
Ugh.
Yeah, I'm the same way. Hell no.
Playing in the dark is not fun. It's.
No, I'll watch scary movies in the dark. I'll watch scary movies in the dark, like get fully immersed. But scary games, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because, I don't know. I don't know what it is. Maybe because I'm in control of my character and I'm trying to,
I think it's we're the character. While in
right,
movies,
we're the character. I feel more attached to, more drawn into it.
7 Days to Die tonight?
With lights off.
No, I refuse.
Well,
Oh, that's funny. Oh yeah.
No, because my husband also likes to scare me.
Oh, of course.
If I wear his headset, I can't really hear too much behind.
Yeah.
And he'll just be like, boo, and I'll like freak out. And then I'm like, I don't want to. I'll be like, I'll just stay up all night. Who needs to sleep?
Oh no. If I'm playing in here, so I have my Xbox over here. I have a couple games on my computer. This door gets locked. If I have to put my headset on and I'm playing a game. Now, honestly, so this door, I just put this door on over the summer. Before that, there was no door here. Okay, because
Oh,
I was remodeling. I took the door off and I didn't buy a new one, so that door was open. So I'm playing a game right here. So my back is completely to the door.
oh, hell no.
I'm not kidding. This camera setup right here, I had a webcam for a while. I would actually turn the webcam on so that I could see behind me while I'm playing the game. No shit. Because I was like, nobody is going to sneak in here on me because I would probably have a heart attack.
Yeah. I'm the type of person where I'm like, I've seen enough horror movies. Like, I would just start, like, if I ever did that, I'd be like, am I going to see something just, like, coming
Uh-huh.
around? Yeah, no. I'd be like, nope, done. The house is theirs. I'm leaving.
Oh shit. Right.
That, like, I'd be terrified.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
when we're playing, I'm on my husband's computer. And so my back is turned to our backyard entrance.
Gotcha.
And I'm always like, just occasionally, just like peeking behind, like, no one's back there, no one's creeping. Okay, good, we're good.
Uh-huh.
Because I'm right next to the front door. So I'm like,
Gotcha.
got that covered. But then I'm like, I don't like the back door being right there. Because
Uh-huh.
it's a glass door. And it's like, just paranoid. But we're in a safe area. So
Right.
nothing to really think about. Except for my husband.
Yeah,
He'll-
for sure. I do the same thing to my wife when she comes home from work. If I'm home before, I'll hide behind the front door because when it opens, it'll hit the doorstop
yeah.
way before. Like I can actually stand behind there when it's fully opened, so she can't tell. And then she'll come in, and I'll just be super quiet, and then I'll wait for her to close the door. Well, when she grabs the door to close it, she's facing like she doesn't see me. I'm still standing there. So she'll close the door completely and go to turn around, and then I'm right there, and I'm just like I don't even have to be loud. I just go boo, and she is. I mean, she about smacks the shit out of me. Okay.
Yeah, our apartment has like leading into the hallway, there's like a little wall. Yeah, my husband will be like right behind there because I can't see after a certain point, and he'll just be there and he'll just be like, but, and I'm like, brother. Or like I'll be in the kitchen and he'll just sneak right behind me, and it's like, can you not?
Uh, that's funny. Well,
But then I,
listen, Becca, it's been awesome talking with you. I appreciate you spending time on the podcast again for the second time.
always fun. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Well, tell
Thank
everybody where
you.
they can find you again and all your cosplay stuff and all your
I'm on
airsoft.
Instagram. Um, I'm on Instagram. My main thing is dso.valkyrie. I'm kind of trying to be a little bit more active on TikTok.
Oh,
Trying
okay. You got a
to be.
TikTok? Nice.
Yeah,
Do you have
it's,
that linked on your Instagram?
I'm going to be just because
Okay.
I'm not actually like trying to like post a little bit more. Like TikTok has some gameplay footage that's not on Instagram.
Gotcha.
But I'll probably be linking that into my Instagram bio. I'm trying to start up a YouTube channel, which is same as my call sign. But this year is definitely going to be much more footage coming out.
Well, I appreciate it. You guys have a good night, and I'll see you guys soon. Hopefully.
Always down to chat.
Awesome. All right. See you guys.
Have
Have
a
a good
good
night.
night.